Hi everyone, today I am here to bring you a Pilates core workout using a small ball. As far as equipment goes, all you do need is a little bit of space, maybe a mat, and a small squishy ball. As always during this workout, please feel free to modify as necessary and make it your own. When you're ready, let's go. Alright guys, so today we're going to start facing sideways on our mat. I'm going to have you take your ball in between the inner thighs, somewhere above the knees, and we're just going to start seated with our hands behind our thighs. So toes pointing straight forward, knees pointing straight up, hands grabbing to the backs of those hamstrings. Inhale and lengthen the spine up nice and tall. Exhale, straighten your arms, pelvic tilt, and extend the spine backwards. Take a breath, inhale here, and then exhale, roll yourself back up to seated. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll the tailbone under, straightening your arms. Give that ball a little bit of a squeeze, and then roll the spine up. We'll do two more just like that. Big inhale, exhale, round back. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll up. One more time, inhale at the top, exhale, roll back. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll up. Inhale at the top again, exhale, roll back. Start to release those hands and continue your roll all the way down to your spine. Bring your heels in nice and close to you, arms down by the sides. Give that ball a little bit of a squeeze, and from here we're going to exhale and tuck the tailbone under, rolling the pelvis up off of the mat, coming into your bridge. Press evenly from the big toe to the pinky toe side of the foot. Center of the heel is also pressing. Inhale at the top, exhale, melt that spine down from the upper back, through the ribs, through the mid back, the low back, and then the tailbone. We'll do two more just like that. Exhale to roll up. Gaze is soft. Inhale at the top, exhale to roll down. Nice, one more time here. Inhale at the bottom, exhale to roll up. Inhale at the top, exhale to roll down. Nice, tailbone gets nice and heavy here. Bring your hands back behind your head. Exhale, squeeze the ball as you curl your head, neck, and chest up. Inhale, lower just halfway back. Exhale, curl forward again. Inhale, lower halfway back. So on your lower, you're thinking about the length through your spine. You're not just dropping down, but you're lengthening each vertebra back. On the way forward, you're sliding your ribs down to your hips and you're squeezing into that ball. Let's do 6 and 5. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Now hold the squeeze on the ball. Rotate your torso to face me. Your front elbow should be pointing directly to that ball. Now you're just going to reach that elbow closer to the ball. For 16, that's it, 15. It does not have to be a big movement. We're just sliding the rib down to the hip. Nice, you have constant tension there on that ball. For 8, 7, the last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate back center, lower the torso down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, curl forward. Rotate that opposite elbow towards the ball, and now we pulse that elbow closer. For 16, 15. Good, keep exhaling that breath. Last 8, 6, add a little more pressure in on the ball. 3, 2, and 1. Come back center, lower the head, neck, and chest down. From here, re-engage the ball, curl your head, neck, and chest slightly off of the floor. Your gaze is still straight up here. From here, you're gonna take one elbow down to the hip, curl forward, around to the other side and back. So it is a circle of the torso, up off of the floor. I'm going right, forward, left, and back. We will reverse it. So if you started going the other way, that is okay. Nice, head is heavy in the hands. Let's do 4, and 3. Last time. Come back center, brief reprieve, inhale. Exhale, curl slightly off the floor. Now reverse that circle. If you're coming with me, you're going left, forward, right, and back. Last 4, 3, and one more time. Come back center. Lower the torso back down. From here, take a breath, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the ball, curl the head, neck, and chest up. Now pulse the head, neck, and chest up and forward. Rib to hip, rib to hip. Add a little squeeze on that ball for 16, 15. Really drawing the navel in and back. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Grab the ball in one hand, please. Bring that hand directly up above your shoulder. Bring both knees into tabletop. Your opposite hand can be up to the ceiling or it can be down by your side. From here, we're just taking that ball arm back as the opposite leg goes forward. And then come back center and just tap the ball to the knee. And again, open and close. Now the trick here is to keep the spine very still at the center and not allow any twisting or arching of the back. Good. Find your breath. So you can inhale on the way back, exhale on the way in if that feels appropriate to you. Really find that reach through the leg. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. You're going to bend that knee and take the ball onto the top of that same thigh. From here, you're going to take both hands on top of the ball and you're just going to press and hold for 8, 7. So inward pressure with the hands and the thigh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do one more round. You can stay here with the hands on the thigh, or you can take your opposite elbow onto the ball and press and hold for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything down. Ball comes up into your opposite hand, and now we go back and forward, and back, and forward. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. For 8, 7, 6, nice and steady here. For 4, last 2, and last 1. Now the knee and the elbows bend. Both hands come to the ball and we find that firm pressure in for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, tailbone is heavy, 2, and 1. Option to repeat or opposite elbow to the ball, finding that rotation and press. 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Take that ball and just place it in between the knees, maybe a little below the knees towards the calves. Hands behind the head. A little squeeze in on that ball. Now we're going to rotate to the knees to one side and the toes to the other, and we're going to curl up. And then we're going to switch the knees to the other side, and we're going to curl up. So we're trying to curl the upper body in opposition to the lower body, twisting through the spine. Gentle squeeze on that ball, and we're alternating sides. Let's do 8 more here. 7, 6, Last 2 and 1. Come center. We have one more exercise here. Same leg position. We are still swiveling the feet to one side and the knees to the other, but this time around, you're gonna reach towards that heel with the hand, come through center and switch. See if you can tap the bottom of the heel with your middle finger. Twisting through those ribs. Good, 8, 7, 6, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Remove that ball. If your inner thighs are working as hard as mine, you're just gonna take a few circles with the knees to loosen up those hips, and reverse. Nice, and then feet down on the floor. Let's lift the hips up. We're gonna take the ball underneath our pelvis now. If this doesn't feel appropriate to you, you can always do this with the hips flat on the floor, arms down by your sides. Now that ball should be just resting so that your sacrum is resting directly on it and your pelvis can stay neutral. And what that means is that the pubic bone and the hip bones are on the same parallel plane to the floor. Your ribs are sliding down to your hips so your belly feels nice and braced and active. From here, lift your heels up so the toes are the only things that are down on the ground. Bring one knee into tabletop and then bring that foot down and switch. And switch. You can slide your legs past one another or tap one foot down before the other foot lifts. Whatever feels like a good challenge and a controlled challenge. Nice. Keep the angle of the knees at about 90 degrees. Don't let those heels drop in towards you. Keep them reaching forward. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're gonna do the same thing again, but we're externally rotating the legs. So the knees are out, the toes are in, and now we're reaching the side of the pinky toe down to the floor, and switch, and switch, and switch. Good. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring both legs up and flex the feet, heels together, toes apart. Good. Press both legs forward, point the toes, bend both knees in. Flex and press, point and bend. Gentle squeeze between the heels. Nice, 4 more, 3 more. Now we can stay with this frog in and out, or we'll do an exercise called swimming frog, which adds a leg extension out to the side. So you extend the legs forward, you bend the knees in, you extend the legs out and sweep the legs together. Flex and bend, reach, sweep. Flex and bend, reach, sweep. For 6, 5, nice. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold those legs forward, we reverse it. Out to the sides, in and push. Out to the sides, in and push. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. From here, just click those heels past one another. For 8, 7, maybe the legs go down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Draw one knee into the chest, extend the other leg forward over the ball, and see if you can find a hip flexor stretch here. Nice, hang out here for a few more seconds. You can rock that ball a little side to side if it feels good. That's it. Now bring that knee in and switch. Good, hang out here for just a few more seconds. Slide that leg in, both feet down on the floor, lift the hips, take the ball out from underneath the hips. Place it between your knees, grab onto your thighs. Rock and roll yourself up to seated. We're gonna take that ball behind the back now. So I want you to lie down with the ball right underneath the base of the shoulder blades. We'll bring our feet together into a Pilates V, so heels together, toes apart. Flex the toes off of the floor. Knees are about shoulder distance apart, hands behind the head. From here, I want you to feel like you're pulling your heels towards you without actually moving the torso. Keep that feeling of the heels pulling in and open your chest up over the ball. Exhale, curl the head, neck, and chest forward. Again, inhale and exhale. Ribs slide down to the hips. Inhale and exhale. You see that shake as I come up. That's me really focusing on working those deep abdominal muscles, that transverse abdominis, the muscles that kind of wrap around this way, right? That's it. Let's do 4 more here. Last one. Now you're going to stay lifted. I want you to think about staying in one nice long line and just pulse the head, neck, and chest up towards the ceiling. You can stay here, or to make this a little bit more challenging, you can reach your arms back, biceps by the ears, and continue on in this diver position with the upper body. For 8, 7, 6, those heels are still squeezing towards you. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Hands come forward, roll your spine up. Lengthen the spine up tall, relax the feet. Roll back down, find that ball between the base of the shoulder blades. Hands behind the head. I'd like you to try to lift one foot off the floor slightly. If this doesn't feel appropriate, keep the foot down. We're gonna curl forward as we lift that leg and lower. Curl and lower. 4 more. Last 2 and 1. Now stay forward with your upper body, and you're gonna cross that lifted leg over and up. Over, across the midline and up. Nice. Good. As the leg lifts up, maybe you add a little chest lift. Across, lift, across, lift. For 6, 5, other leg stays steady. Last 3, 2, and 1. Heel comes down, open your chest up over the ball for your just reset. Curl forward again. Maybe the other leg pops up off of the floor. We go up and down, up and down. For 6, 5, last 3, last 2, and 1. Now stay lifted and cross the leg over and up, over and up. Maybe add that chest lift as the leg reaches up. For 6, 5, 4, last 2, and 1, and rest. Come all the way up to seated, please. Nice job. Turn over onto your hands and your knees. You have options here. So we're gonna do opposite arm leg reach. You can take the ball into one hand, stretching the ball forward and the other leg back. You can alternately take that ball under the knee and stabilize here. Okay, we're gonna do one side at a time. I'm gonna do the ball underneath the knee to add a little more instability. Spine nice and long. From here, we're taking the leg that's free of the ball, up and back, and then reach in. Up and back, and then reach in. You can tap the hand in the knee or the hand down every time, or you can just draw the elbow past the rib. Nice and stable through that standing leg. For 4, 3, 2. Now I'd like you to try to hold the arm and the leg out and little lifts up. For 16, 15. Good job. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's switch sides. So ball underneath the knee or in the opposite hand. And here we go. I've got my back toes tucked under, finding as much stability as I can on this side. Whew. And when you're ready, opposite arm and leg. Opposite arm and leg. I'm pressing firmly through my standing hand for 8, 7, last 4, last 2, and then hold the arm and the leg out and pulse up. 16, 15. Nice job. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Ball between the inner thighs. Come down to the forearms. Walk your knees back behind your hips or lift your knees and rock the hips right and left. Finding that rotation through the spine. Nice for 8, 7, last 4, last 2, and 1. Come center and hold. Knees down or lifted. Hold 8, 7, 6, slow count. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Carefully remove that ball. Come on down to your belly. Bring that ball forward underneath your hands and roll the ball towards you, finding back extension and a release through those abdominals. Roll the ball away. Roll the ball in again. We'll do 2 more here. And 1 more. Nice, roll that ball forward, release it, hands underneath the shoulders, sit up and back into a child's pose, and relax. Very nice job, guys. You're all done for today. If you'd like to take a longer stretch, feel free to take a look at my mobility and stretch workouts on the channel. As always, please join. There's so many more workouts available to those who join the membership. I truly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.